Okay, so this is the Line 6 Spider 4 HD150 head and the 320 watt 4x12 speaker cab. I've had this amp for about a month now, and I'm not complaining at all. Sounds really good, it's loud, and you can get a lot of a lot of sounds out of it. It's really versatile in what you can do with it. And a lot of videos on YouTube don't really go, in depth, or even basically, they don't show you what the amp could really do and what effects that you can get out of it. And that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. So first of all, one thing I want to mention: when you buy this amp, it comes with these speaker cables that are really thin, and they feel kind of cheap, and most of this is probably just plastic covering, and you probably got a little tiny wire in there that's like help me every time you turn on the amp, because it's, you could handle it, but it's just, come on, it's a half stack here. You will probably want, some thicker speaker cable. So I picked up some 16 gauge live wire speaker cable, just because it's a good amp, might as well have a good speaker cable to go with it. They were about $11 a piece. Picked them up at Guitar Center. So I definitely think you should go with a better speaker cable than the one that they give you. Not that Line 6 is giving you crap, but anyway. So, turn on the amp. Now, you have these amp models right here, and then you have all these knobs, lots of shiny knobs, and then you have your navigation pad, direction pad, kinda, and you have this knob right here. Okay, so I have it on channel A right now. By default, this channel A, when you first get the amp, is a distortion channel, but I changed it to clean red. And so yeah, first of all, I should probably show you how to set a preset that you made. So say that I messed with all these knobs, right, and got it the way I wanted to, and then you want to save it. So first of all, what you're gonna want to do is basically set the EQ and any effect that you want, set it, and then you're gonna want to hold down what you want to save it to, right? And when you hold it down, all four of these are going to be blinking, and then the screen is going to come to this, and it says save to bank 1, and then that's just the default name. You can change the name, I'm just too lazy to, and then you just hit it and it saves right to it, and you can turn off the amp, turn it back on, it's going to be there, it's in the memory. And that's how you set or save a preset that you've made. Now, I guess I'll show you how to mess with the effects. And you have these three tri-effect knobs. Now, you would probably think that, that's a lot of effects. That's 9 effects right there. You got gain, auto, pitch, chorus, phaser, tremolo, delay, tape echo, and sweep echo. And you're like, man, that's a pretty good amount of effects. But let me tell you, my camera is getting out of focus. There is more effects that you can get to, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So, say you want chorus, and chorus is up, but it's not chorus, and I'm going to show you. Say you move this knob right here, it comes up as flanger, but it says chorus, and you're debating with yourself. You're like, what is this? I want chorus, I don't want flanger. But there's a catch, and I'm going to show you. When you move this knob right here, and you see it moving up and down the level, see that preset knob right there? While you're moving it up and down, you have a few seconds, I'd say about 5 seconds from the time you move the knob, to come over here and switch it. Just move it over to the left or to the right, depending on where that little guy is right there. If the knob is all the way over, then you want to turn it the other way. So now we have chorus. So adjusting the intensity on that, and you can switch back and forth between chorus and flanger, and you can do that with each and every effect that is on here, which is cool. Say, let me turn this off. You want gain compression, and you have gain compression on, right? And when you switch it over, it turns into fuzz pi, which is basically an overdrive that gives you a real dirty, muddy distortion that you probably won't use. Definitely not gonna want to put that on top of if you have a distortion channel up and you're playing on that. You're definitely not gonna want to use fuzz pi, because it's just gonna make it sound like crap, because you already have a lot of distortion. You probably want to use fuzz pi if you're using a clean channel and you want to get some real dirty, I mean like maybe late 60s, early 70s kind of a tone. I've never used fuzz pi since I've had this amp. I just leave it on gain compression. But I mean, auto wah, you have auto wah right there, and when you switch it over, it turns into auto swell, which is cool. And it works on all these effects, even the reverb. When you mess with the reverb, it says that, and then you move this over and it says Lux Spring. Now there is a bit of a difference between reverb. I like having on this setting just because it's more of like an echo. The other reverb setting is more of like a smaller room with real good acoustics. I just like having it on the standard. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, another thing, to edit the effect, say I have chorus up and I want to affect the intensity of the chorus, right? You press the preset button and then you go to whatever knob it is, which is chorus is in knob 2, and then it says sign chorus, and then you can route it, post a preamp, tap, don't control, the speed, I have it set to 150 beats per minute. I changed it. Depth, the bass, treble, and the mix itself. And you can adjust that by turning this knob. I just have it on the default. And it goes back up to routing. And you can individually do that with these effects knobs to get the sound that you want, and get the effect the way that you want it, which is cool. So yeah, basically that's it. Not much more. You can look at other YouTube videos. This one was just basically going in depth to what you can do with this amp and its versatility. So let me turn this off. Quiet turning on and off. It's awesome. I highly recommend getting this amp. So I will see you later.